So let's get started. Welcome to NouVonne Total Fitness Workout. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. So let's breathe in fresh air, strength, mindfulness. As you exhale, do your best to empty your mind of anything and everything in there. Mindfulness is one of the best gifts that we can give ourselves. So empty your minds and be in the moment and check in with your own spirit, mind, and body as we start to shrug our shoulders back. So check in with how you're feeling, and remember that anything you do is better than nothing at all. So pace yourselves, modify when necessary. I'll always give you a basic movement and invite you to come along and add variety and intensity if you wish. Giant arm circles here. Sweeping your arm all the way up and back. Spread your fingers. If it works for you, both arms together, way up and back. And land your hands in imaginary back pockets. Take your feet a little wider than hip width and gently pressing those hips forward, elbows reaching back and in towards each other as your hips go forward and your chin glides down and back. This reverse stretch motion is fabulous for healthy backs. So release into that movement. Shake it all out and start to open and close the fingers. Spreading your fingers far apart, pulling them in. Open, close. Start to exaggerate that motion. Push it out, pull it in. Push. Push and pull. Push and pull. Spread your fingers. Round your back. And let's push it out to the sides now. Push and pull it in and focus on your shoulder blades coming together behind you. Shoulder blades together behind you. Let's combine those two. Push it forward and in, out and in, forward and out. Push. Last set here. And shake it all out. Shake it out. Have a seat, please. And let's alternate heel lifts and toe lifts. So you want to be seated all the way back in your chair here. So your back is supported by the back of your chair. Lifting your heels all the way up, toes all the way up. And now just the heels up and down. Slow and control. Think about pressing the front of your ankles forward and toes up and down. Just warming up here, warming up. And let's alternate leg extensions. Just the right leg here. Point your toes. Just the right leg. Flex, pressing through that heel. If you want to come along for triplet, it's a heel, toe, heel, and down. Again, press through that heel, toe, heel, and down. 2 more sets on the right. Check in with your body. And when you're ready, switch legs. Pointed toes, point, and flex the foot, pressing through your heel, and heel again. And take that to a triplet if that works for you. It's a heel, toe, heel, and down. Really press through that heel, toes, heel, and down. 2 more sets here on the side. Last set, heel, toe, heel. And come to the edge of your chair. We're going to to open close now. These are wonderful exercises for your locomotor motions, walking, standing, working the hips, the low back, the lower core. Just the right leg. It's an open close. If you want to work it a little harder, you can add a little resistance as you press it out and squeeze it in. Last two on the right. And take it to the left side now. Open close. Shh. Nice deep full breaths. Picture a rope lengthening you through the top of your head. Last two here. And sit way back in your chair once again. One arm up, one down. And alternate here. This is great for your neuromuscular connection. So spread your fingers and reach one arm way up and the other arm way down. Start to exaggerate that. When you think you're reaching as high up as you can, reach further and take it in. Stay on this side. Stay on this side. Same arm reaching up, other arm reaching down. And if it works for you, start to add a side bend. You can modify by taking your hand to your hip as you reach it over and pull it down. Reach and pull it down. Reach. Last one on this side. Just the left arm up and down. So reach even further, way up, straight up to start. Reach. And start to take that to a side bend. Again, you can modify by having your other hand on your hip and start to make this bigger. Pull it down, reach, pull it down, reach, pull it down. Last one here. Shake it out, come to the edge of your chair, and we're going to take sit to stand. So make sure you can reach the edge of your chair as you come up and down to start. This is the first level of this exercise. Another variation is hands to your thighs, offering a little security and support here with your hands to your thighs. Coming straight up and down. Another variation, hands by your shoulders. You could also have one weight in your hand or two, like Margie is demonstrating, if you're seeing Margie. Up. Last one here and stay up. Shake it all out and take your hand weights or whatever you have for resistance. And whenever you're ready, start to alternate. Shoulder blades are coming together behind you. If it works for you, both arms together. So your elbows never come any higher than your shoulders. Your palms are facing down when your elbows are up. And shoulder blades coming together behind you. Hold it here now. Alternate up, up, down, down. One up, other up, one down, other down. If it works for you, take this together, both arms up and down. Shoulder blades together behind you. Last one here. Hold it up now. Elbows in as close together as possible and way out. Elbows way in, elbows way out. In and out. Shh. Shh. And little push up and down. Keeping your elbows close together. Reach it up and down. Remember, burn is good, pain is never good. So listen to your body, take that down, and shrug your shoulders back. Shrug your shoulders back. Holding your weights in your hands with your thumbs pointing outward, drop one ear to your shoulder, and just allow that wonderful stretch. Think heavy head, light shoulders. And then other ear to your shoulder. And when you're ready, put those weights down. Let's give the upper body a break and go to the lower body. So coming to the side of your chair. Your chair is there as needed for balance and stability, but lighten your grip whenever you can to challenge and strengthen your balance. So this outside leg is bending and releasing. As you do that, really feel the power on your standing side as you bend that knee. If you'd like, you can start to take that knee bend to a knee lift. Bringing that knee up higher and higher each time until your knee is coming up as high as you can get it in your personal safe range. So bringing that knee way up, way up. Shh. As your knee comes up, picture an imaginary rope lengthening you through the top of your head. Change that to a triplet if it works for you. So it's a knee lift, extend the leg, knee and down. Bend the knee, extend, bend the knee and down. 2 more here, your strongest in your safe zone. Shh. Shake it out and take those hips side to side. You want to make sure that your hips are pushing straight out to the side here. Just making sure there's no tension there. Yeah. And when you're ready, come to the other side of your chair. And start with those knee bends with the outside leg. So you should be able to comfortably reach the side of your chair. Starting with that knee bend, really focus on the standing side. Your foot is gently pressing into the floor. Your lower core is strong and engaged. If you'd like, you can take this knee bend to a knee lift. Start small and gradually take that knee higher and higher until your knee lift is as high as you can get it in your safe range. As that knee comes up, make sure that imaginary rope is lengthening you through the top of your head. Take that to a triplet if it works for you. So lift, extend, lift and down. Lift, extend, and down. Reach. Last one here, your strongest triplet. And let's bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And shake it out. Please take your hand weights. Let's give the lower body a break. Get back to the upper body. So let's focus on the biceps here. Your palms are now facing up towards the ceiling as you alternate these bicep curls. Your weights are sitting gently, loosely in your hands. Shoulder blades together behind you. If it works for you, take both together, up and down, slow it down. Shh. Shoulder blades together behind you. And start to go a little wider here, a little wider. So palms are up towards the ceiling. Shh. Shoulder blades together behind you. So we're still working primarily biceps femoris right here in the front of the upper arm, but also kicking in some upper back muscles, some posture muscles. So make sure the weight that you're using is always safe and comfortable. Burn is good, pain is not. You can take the weights or put them down anytime you wish. So let's change that up to palms facing in. Alternate hammer curls here. So your palms are now facing in towards each other. If it works for you, both together, slowly up and down. Again, focus on your shoulder blades coming together behind you. Navel to spine, engaging transversus abdominis. Tighten your buttocks, engaging gluteal muscles. Exhale, the weight's up. Inhale down. Shh. Last two here. Shh. Shh. And shrug your shoulders back. Let your head and neck relax. Turn your thumbs out. Drop your head to one side with your ear coming towards your shoulder. And gently twist to look up towards the ceiling here. Ear back to your shoulder. Drop your heavy head down and across. Other ear to your shoulder. Gently twist to look up towards the ceiling. Ear to your shoulder. And put those weights down, please. Let's give the upper body a break. Let's come back to lower body. So behind your chair, we're going to take alternating side leg lifts here. So important things to remember on this one is make sure your knee and toes are pointing straight ahead and not up. So think of your heel bleeding out. Push. Just the right leg, out, out. Again, as that heel leads out, think of a rope lengthening you through the top of your head. Last 4 and 3, your strongest 2. Switch legs here. Side leg lifts. Remember, it's the side of your leg that's pressing out and up. Push. Last 4 here. Press. Press. Last 2. Let's bend and lengthen. So we're bending and lengthening. Bend. When you lengthen, if it feels right for you, gently push your hips forward, taking that back extension into a little arch. Last one here. Shake it out. Take your hand weights and make sure you have a little space to step side to side. So your weights are sitting in the palms of your hands. This is a fabulous exercise for posture and upper core. So let's start by just taking one step in one direction, one in the other. Elbows are in back, shoulders are back. If it works for you, start to just gently take that thumb back, thumb, thumb. If it works for you, both together, reaching back. So you want your shoulder blades to come as close together behind you as they can. If you'd like to intensify, you can bend your knees more. You can make those side steps wider in your safe range. Last 2 sets, your strongest. Last set. And shrug your shoulders back. Move your facial muscles and put those weights down. Let's give that upper body a break. Come to the back of your chair. We're going to alternate back leg extensions. So first level is with toes on the floor, but you want to make sure that your shoulders and hips stay square. Make sure you don't open out these hips. Hips, knees, ankles should stay in line. To work harder, press through that heel. Heel. So you're reaching that heel or your foot as far back and up as you can. Shh. Just the right leg. Just the right. Shh. So feel the strength and power in your standing left side. That heel is reaching back and up. Back and up. Your hips are reaching forward, navel to spine as you keep that transversus abdominis engaged. Last two here. And switch legs. So again, toes can be on the floor as you take these back leg extensions or off the floor. Press through that heel. Reach. Heel is reaching back while that rope is lengthening you through the top of your head. Last two. Last one. And sit and lengthen. Sit back and lengthen. Let's take a giant hip circle in one direction and giant hip circle the other way. Once more in the first direction and second direction. Great. So we're going to come to the wall now. Spread your fingers as far apart as you can. With your hands below chest and shoulder height, we're going to take wall push-ups. So your feet are a little wider than hip width apart. Your energy is going right through the heels of your feet, light in the front of your feet. You want to make sure your heels stay connected to the floor. If they're coming off the floor, you need to take your feet closer to the wall. Knees are soft. Tighten your buttocks, engaging gluteals. Navel to spine, engaging transversus abdominis. Shoulder blades coming together behind you. And the back of your head and neck are reaching back always. Exhale as you come down towards the wall. Inhale back. Take this as slowly as you can now, almost done. One last time, your slowest. And shake it out. Lace your fingers and figure eights. Start this motion small. Make sure that wrist is benefiting and start to make that a little bigger. Let your shoulders and neck get into this figure eight. Let your head, neck, and shoulders relax as you take it even bigger. Sweep it. And take it just around your head. I'm going to get down to make sure that you can see my hands. And start to make that bigger around your head. And go the other way. Letting that back open up. And shake that all out and come to the wall. Again, one hand touching the wall and your inside leg is going into a rocking chair here. So your inside leg being the leg that's closer to the wall or whatever you're holding on to. And you want that leg to be rocking, your knees bent. Wonderful for the hips, low back, lower core. So with this series that we're doing here against the wall, challenge your balance and stability by trying to lighten your grip against the wall. Changing this up a little bit, knee to chin as you round the back, heel to the back of your head as you arch. Knee to chin, heel to head. Knee to chin, heel to head. Round the back and arch. Changing it up a little bit here, we're going to add a lean and a reach. So shoulders and hips stay square. Challenge your balance. Again, listen to your body. Take it as deep as you can comfortably. Hips staying square. If you can, hold that reach. Hips and shoulders square. Reach it out through your toes and your fingers. Flex. Point, flex, point, reach, and take it down. Just an easy jog as we switch sides. And whenever you're ready, rocking chair on this side. So again, you're holding on to the wall as lightly as you can, challenging balance and stability. When you're ready, slow it down, knee to chin, heel to head. Knee to chin, heel to head. Knee to chin, heel to head. If it works for you, start to add a lean and a reach. And if you can, hold that lean. Point the toes, hips and shoulders square. Lighten your grip against the wall. Point, flex, point, flex, point, reach, and take it in. Shake it out. Let's take those hips side to side. Let your neck relax. And take this forward and back. Forward and back. Let's take knee lifts. So again, you're in control of your energy level here, your intensity. Bring it up. Take it wider. Let's take doubles. 2 on each side. Lift, tap, step, tap, step. Singles. Ready to switch it to heel kicks back now. So your knees stay pretty much in line with your hips as your heels kick back. If you'd like, reach and pull. Let's take doubles. 2, 2. 2, singles here. March it up. So reaching for your opposite thigh. Feel free to take that to opposite knees. Opposite shins. Opposite ankles. So take what works for you today. March it up. Gotta take care of our heart and lungs. So let's take those heel kicks again. Kicks behind. If you'd like, you can reach for those opposite heels and back. Doubles here. Singles. And march. March wide. And jog it up. Deep breath in. And exhale. Great. Take one weight, please. One hand weight to the side of your chair. Your inside leg that's closer to the chair back. So your toes are facing straight ahead, your heels are flat on the floor. Chair is there as needed. You're going to start to bend and pull it up. So that elbow is coming in close to your body. If it's comfortable for you, you can let those toes come up and back. And now hold that elbow back. Hips are square for tricep extensions. So check in, hips are square, shoulders square. That elbow stays pretty much in the same place. Last two, last one. And now bend your back knee and press that heel to the floor. Knee down as your hips go forward. Heel to the floor. Knee down, heel down. Knee down, heel down. Last one. And stretch it out. And when you're ready, come to the other side. So your inside leg is back. And whenever you're ready, bring that weight down and back. So your elbow is coming in by your side. Front toes can come up and down if that works for you. And hold it here, elbow in close to the body, going into tricep extensions, working the back of the upper arm. Try to keep that elbow right where it is. Last two here. And with that weight to your thigh, you're going to bend the back knee and press the heel down. So bend that knee in, press the heel down. Your hips stay square. Bend, press. Last one here, bend the knee, press that heel down and stretch it out. Shake it out. And taking that one weight, we're going to take it up and down here. Up and down. Shrug your shoulders back. So we're going to sit for some exercises. Bring your ball over and bring your weights over as well. Holding your ball. It might be a towel, it might be a throw pillow. So spreading your fingers, we're going to squeeze into that ball and release. Squeeze and release. Spread your fingers, equal pressure, equal work, all the way through. So we're going to squeeze for 3, and release for 1. Squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Release 1. So keep this motion going. I'm going to add some tips to make it more exciting. So press your feet into the floor. That helps to engage more muscles, especially your core. Think of tightening your buttocks, engaging gluteals and lower core as you work. Picture your shoulder blades coming together behind you. Picture the back of your head and neck reaching back. And that imaginary rope is lengthening you through the top of your head. Make sure you're breathing. Squeeze 3 and 2 and 1. Release. Last time. Squeeze 3 and 2 and 1. And release. So let's stretch it out here. Just let that ball roll off the tips of your fingers. Let your head and neck relax. Let's take this from one thigh to the other. Faster. We're going to start to slow it down and make it bigger. Come off your legs, big sweep. Big, let your whole body get into this movement. And place the ball between your knees and thighs. Again, you want to be seated as far back in your chair as you can as you squeeze, 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 and release. We're going to squeeze, 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 and release. Tips to think about while you keep squeezing. Press your feet down into the floor as you squeeze. Push. Tighten your buttocks. Engage in gluteals, lower core, navel to spine, transversus abdominis engaged. Shoulder blades coming together behind you. Keep breathing. Keep listening to your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last time, your strongest squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, and release. So come to the edge of your chair. Let's get right into abdominals. As you push the ball away, you're going to round your back, tap the back of your chair, round and lengthen. Round, tap, round, lengthen. Round, tap, round, lengthen. Shh. If you'd like to work harder, you can switch the ball out for a weight. Round, tap, round, lengthen. Shh. So make sure every movement is within your safe range, but challenge when you can by reaching further. Really round that back. So let's get the obliques into this exercise. Reach that one side and then to the other. Shh. So as you push that weight or ball or arms away, you're rounding, tapping, round, lengthen. Shh. Internal and external obliques working here. Take that a bit higher now to one side and in, to the other side and in. Again, one side up and in, other side up and in. One side down, shh, and in, other side, round, tap. Last set low. And straight ahead with your weight or your ball or just the arms, it's all good. Last two here, your strongest, round, tap, and lengthen. Last one, shh, and shrug your shoulders back. Take your weight in your hand, one weight in your hand, and up and down here. Side to side. Let's take doubles. Little release to the side and side. Single, side to side. And up and down. And with your weight, you're going to circle around your head. You can put this weight down at any time and do it without the weight. So listen to your body. Start to add more of your body into the motion if it feels safe for you. And let's go the other way, starting small, gradually bigger. So check in, especially with your shoulders, neck, upper core, and shrug your shoulders back. Put the weight down. Come to the side of your chair. We're going to lunge and take it in, just the outside leg. Lunge and take it in. Lunge. So that inside knee is going down as your hips are going forward. Let's take a side lunge. This can be holding on to the chair or letting go, opening out, out, out. Last one here to the side. And let's take a back lunge. Back, so those toes are reaching back. Bending that knee down as the hip comes forward. And shake it out, shake it out. Put one foot directly in front of the other. So make sure your hips are squared off. Tighten your buttocks, navel to spine, and let's test our balance. So it helps to sometimes look at something stationary at eye level in front of you. If it works for you, take one or both arms forward. Keep this strong. One or both arms up overhead. One or both arms out to the side. One or both arms in front and down. Shake it out and switch sides. So the other foot in front. Again, toes are straight ahead. You'd like your hips equidistant between both feet. So pretty much right in between. Tighten your buttocks. That really helps. Navel to spine so that core is powerful and in control. One or both arms up in front of you. Up overhead. To the side. Down. And shrug your shoulders. Come to the other side for our lunges on this side. So make sure that your toys are not in the way so you won't get hurt with that. So we're going to take that outside leg in. Lunge. Chair is there as needed. If you'd like to challenge a bit more, you can reach and pull it in. Lunge. Last one forward to the side. Again, you can be holding on to that chair or you can sweep with those arms. And let's take that to a back lunge. Make sure you have no obstacles. So your toes are pointing straight ahead. Your knees reaching down, your hips reaching forward. Last two. And shake it out. Let's take those hips side to side. Again, make sure your hips are reaching directly to the side. And circle your hips one way. And circle your hips the other way. And let's take this fabulous stretch. This stretch is really wonderful for sciatica, for issues in the back. So on the back of your chair with your legs straight and your arms straight, you're going to walk yourself back. You want your hips to be reaching back. Legs and arms as straight as possible, back in neutral spine. Only if it works for you, gently look up towards the ceiling and come back to neutral spine, everything lined up. If it works for you, sink into one hip, come through center, sink into the other. So one knee bends while the other leg straightens. And while you do that, make sure your hips are reaching down and back. And then hold it center, hips reaching back, legs straight, arms straight. Bend your knees and walk it in. And let's take a body wave. You're going to bend, take those hips back, take it in and round it up. Sit and take it up. Sit. Last one. Shake it all out. And please have a seat. Make sure you have space all around you to move and stretch as we cool down and stretch down. Nice deep full breaths. And just in case any thoughts have re-entered, let's try to clear our minds. So sitting way back in your chair, shrug your shoulders back. Let the back of your chair give you that extra stretch. Let your chin glide down and back. start to let those arms float upward. Stretch it out. And both arms up, back, and out. Land your hands on your laps. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in that fresh air, strength, balance. As you exhale, make sure to empty your mind and be in the moment. Check in with how you're feeling, what your body is telling you. And imagine your head now sitting on a flat plate. And that flat plate is lifting your head ever so slightly. And you're going to glide your head straight back on that imaginary plate. One of the best exercises you can do for healthy neck. Really wonderful for your cervical vertebra, your upper core, upper spine. So make sure that chin stays down as it goes back. And let the chair assist in giving you more movement, allowing your vertebra to open up and breathe, the space in between your vertebra, lubricating, moving. And when you're ready, drop one ear to your shoulder. So think heavy head, light shoulders. If it works for you, let this opposite arm drop down. Check in on that extra stretch there. If it works for you, wrap that arm behind your chair and let your head go deeper. Heavy head, light shoulders. And whenever you're ready, let that arm come back to your lap. Let your heavy head come down and around to the other side. So other ear to your shoulder. Let the weight of your head give you that wonderful stretch. If it works for you, allow this opposite arm to drop down. If it works, let it wrap behind your chair. And taking it back through, let that heavy head come down and up. Look way over one shoulder. Gentle release, stay here as you look further back. Gentle release and look further back still. And take it to the other side, looking over that shoulder. Gentle release, look further back. Once more, further back still, and release. Open, close the fingers. And spread them apart and together, apart together, way out, in. Play the piano, just move those fingers. Let your neck relax. Let's take a finger walk. So you're gently pressing your finger pads in. Take a walk down one way and then the other. Yeah. And we're going to push and pull. Push it out. Pull it back. Push and pull. Push. And let's take it out to the side. Push it out and in. Push it out. Push. One forward, one out to the sides. Push it out, and out to the sides. Push. One arm up, one down, reach. And let's slow that down and add that side stretch. Again, feel free to take your hand to your hip, a little more support. Check in with your body. Reach. Come to the edge of your chair, leaning forward in neutral spine. So Core is engaged as you're leaning slightly forward. Forearms on your thighs as you curl up and down. So spread your fingers, open it back, curl it up. Up. Just let those fingers open up. And other direction. Just take it down and up. Down and up. Curl it. And right here at the edge of your chair, let's take small knee lifts. And heels up and toes up. Just the heels. Just the toes all the way up, down. Shrug your shoulders back. Extend your right leg. And picture a rope lengthening you through the top of your head. So your toes are pointed to start, and then flex your foot as you press through that heel. So your body is a neutral spine as you lean forward. Picture your chest being pulled forward into flat back stretch. Breathe here. Take a deep breath up. Exhale and melt over. Roll it up and switch legs. Point the toes of your opposite leg, hands on your opposite thigh. That rope is lengthening you and you're leaning forward in neutral spine. Pull your toes back, press through that heel. Lengthen and lean. Breathe here. Stretching to your point of tightness, never pain or discomfort. Deep breath in and melt it over. Knees and toes pointed in. Knees and toes out. Knees and toes in. Feel free to add the bonus of the rocking chair with this motion. As your knees and toes go out, it's a little arch or extension. Knees and toes in, round the back. Knees and toes out, little arch. In and round. Out and in. Hips, knees, ankles lined up. All toes to one side, heels to that same side. Heels to the other side, toes to that side. Once more, toes, heels follow. Heels first the other way, and toes. And shake it out. Just slap it out. This is wonderful for stimulating circulation. Great for myofascial release, good for that connective tissue. A gentle slap or knuckles. Make sure you're never hitting on bone, but on muscle to stimulate or massage. Dig in. And shake it all out. Shake out your legs, your arms. Move your facial muscles. And let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's breathe in peace, courage, strength, balance. Exhale anything negative, painful, stressful. Inhale goodness, positivity, kindness. And exhale. One last deep, full breath in. And exhale. And thank you so much for coming to NouVonne Total Fitness today. I hope that felt good. I hope you take this good, strong, wonderful feeling through your day. Enjoy.